against the 49ers, but can they make it 5 in a row? Find out on Sunday night.
From the host to Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Levi's Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was deafening. They're set for football as the 49ers get ready to do battle with the Indianapolis Colts. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Isaiah McKenzie now on the return. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
58 is the money. 58. Tackles.
Stafford. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McKenzie. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down. Play action. Stafford. And right away, he lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Good job.
And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
53.
On 2nd down, back to Henderson. And he stopped immediately there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Well, this defense for the Colts, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On play action, it's Wentz. And his throw here's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And he will find his man Ruggs. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now a pass hauled in downfield and all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And it's now 14-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. On the return, it's McKenzie. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Stafford's throw pulled in by Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. Touchdown, 49ers.
Let's throw him out of play.
Deebo Samuel, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are back within a score. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Come on now, let's go.
Now Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense retake center stage. And you see his numbers from a week ago. He was up over 100 yards then, and he's already hit pay dirt here once in this one.
We always talk about quarterbacks and receivers getting into rhythm, right? Really feeling good, finding each other downfield. I think running backs operate the same way. They can hit a good rhythm and a good stride, and he's carrying it over from last week.
On play action, Wentz. That's caught by his tight end, Kylen Granson. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Nowhere to go. Here, he lost the football. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Come on, fellas.
Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. Play action. Now Wentz. He's got Granson, his tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They fake the give. Now Wentz. Completes this out left to Ruggs. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
And this has been a nice...
Kyle Shanahan doesn't care much for that last call, so out comes the red challenge flag.
Let's go.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. On third down, Taylor. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Jonathan Taylor with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Colts add on to their lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And it's now 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. McKenzie returning it. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Let's go.
The fullback comes through with a big play there.
Well, not many teams use the fullback in the passing game. Heck, not many teams use a fullback anymore in the NFL. And even with those that do, you don't typically see a lot of big plays when the ball is thrown to him. In this case, it exceeded expectations.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Back to throw, Stafford. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
What do you got? Hurry! Hey, 50!
Henderson now on 1st and 10. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit.
Touchdown 49ers. Isaiah McKenzie. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. Gold with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. On the return is Hines.
Let's go, let's go!
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll fake the give to Taylor. Now Wentz. And incomplete on the deep ball. He's been the guy already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
Now a play fake. Wentz. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Looking deep for Hilton. And this is taken in at the 5. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for Indy. I tell you, when Carson Wentz can really step into one and get that 6'5" frame behind it, he can really launch it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. And he pushed it right. It's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. Here comes Matthew Stafford now to lead his offense back out there. You know, normally he's probably pretty happy with his performance at this point. He's played pretty well. Bottom line, they're down on the scoreboard, so I'm guessing he's not that happy.
No, the fantasy owners who have him for this week, oh, they're happy with what's going on. But for him leading a team, trying to win a ball game, I agree with you. Not happy at all. Trying to figure out how to up his game and inspire his teammates to do the same.
That's a true leader. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
22!
Henderson will try and run for the first. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on first. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So here are the Colts to take over. They were able to defeat Houston last week. They lead things here as well as they try to make it 2 victories in a row. A good start to the drive. That's caught out on the left side. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Looking for Ruggs again, and he's got him again.
Let's go!
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Shouts from this crowd as they watch them.
Let's go!
So the challenge there unsuccessful, and that means that he'll be out of challenges from the remainder of this ball game. And he's got his man. It's Hilton for the Colts touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, his first touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25.
Here we go!
San Francisco's offense returns to the field, and they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays for one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
They'll try the jet sweep. Stafford pops it forward. He'll have a first down past the 40. And gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. That one good for 26 and a first down.
We ain't giving up nothing today. 58's the mic. 58's the mic. Hey, we heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges.
To throw is Stafford. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
80. 59. 59. 32.
First man through, it's the fullback Juszczyk. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And all the way down to the 25-yard line.
Omaha, remove.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Boys, let's go.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
What do you got? What do you got? Right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Exit.
Snap effort on first down. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Only needing 2 yards on second down.
58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. 58, boys. 58. 58 to Mike. Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Here's Stafford. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that cuts this lead down to 13. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. On the return is Hines.
Keep playing hard.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Now the question, what do you do here? Time not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figure from this spot you'd need a good 50, 60 yards to even consider a field goal try.
Yeah, so there's optimism there, but there's also a little bit of restraint, right? You got to make sure you don't take a sack here. Don't end up in the end zone. Ball gets stripped. You could give up 2 points in that occasion, or maybe even 6 if you can't get on it and recover it yourself. So make sure you protect the guy throwing the football if indeed that's the plan of attack.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And once more to Ruggs. This time the catch made. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing is Wentz. They're trying to get it to Ruggs, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And now off to the races, down the right side. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Now Gold for the extra point. And the lead will shrink to 6. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. On the return is Hines.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts
baby,
as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. 30 seconds remain in this first half as they come up here 1st and 10. Now Wentz to try again after the pick 6. Reception here by Ruggs. And he will take this into enemy territory as he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play there just before halftime. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Wentz to throw. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Wentz. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it.
All day, every day.
Alert! Like 7.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3.
Come on, fellas.
Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple...
And the Niners get there and bring him down. And now they're in the hurry-up. To try again after the sack. Wentz. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jaquiski Tartt. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
A carry by Henderson to start the drive. Julian Blackmon bringing him down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
32.
Mike's 49. Mike's 49. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none.
On 2nd and 9. Stafford. He'll find Henderson there. It's complete. Touchdown, 49ers.
Come on now, let's make it happen, baby. Let's make it
Darrell
happen.
Henderson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the 49ers are back within a score. Gold with the extra point, and the lead is down to 2. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
We got this.
And the Colts now, they're ready to get the football back. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. On play action, it's Wentz. He's caught Michael Pittman with it. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Hines. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Campbell making the catch. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll run for it with Hines. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And quickly they get to the line. Hines is into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Give me that ball.
So the first drive ended in 3. This time they take it down and punch it in the end zone.
So that first drive felt like they were just gathering knowledge, didn't it? Just enough to kick the field goal on the first one. And the second time they put it all together and got it all the way to the end zone.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. On the return, it's McKenzie. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
50. 58 the Mike. Hey, check. 58 the Mike. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
Now Stafford. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Everybody stay under control. Let's just make plays, man.
They stopped him shy of the marker, thought they were bringing up 4th down, and then
let's face it, they thought they had bent, but could absorb that, right? Instead, they broke as a result of their own penalty.
Here we go, G. 58 for Mike. 58 for Mike. I got it.
on first down at Stafford. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
Let's go, Heavy.
From the 50, Stafford. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you'll get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
They'll run on first down. Henderson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Every team in the league always wants explosive plays, breakout plays, and even more so when it's your horse who's had a tough time during the game.
Yeah, not that great in the first half. Maybe he can recalibrate here. Touchdown! That's caught. George Kittle with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is down to 2. That time a 6-play drive. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. The Colts getting another possession here on offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
On play action, Wentz. down he goes. The 49ers get there. And they're going to speed things up here. Another try after the first down sack. Wentz. And he will find his man Ruggs. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They fake the give. Now Wentz. Looking deep for Hilton. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Third quarter of a 2-point game. A good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Wentz. He's got Granson, his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Completes this out left to Ruggs. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Of note, that last throw right there, putting him over 3,000 yards passing now for the year.
And when you start running the numbers in your head and realize that we're not halfway through the season yet, you think to yourself, could this be a 6,000-yard season? That's definitely on the table.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Back now here in Santa Clara. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First, on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop him. I like the confidence he showed.
There he goes, right side. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. A big play there on the catch and run. So that play flips the field right on its ear. Here's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Stafford. Got a man and he hits him in stride. 7 yards the pickup there.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
To throw again on 2nd down. Stafford. And he's got it. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle from 40 yards out. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Gold with the extra point, and the lead is up to 5. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. On the return is Hines.
Here we go.
And the Colts getting ready to go. Now the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense, but when you add to it, you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the 4th quarter. Got to feel pretty good as a defense.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And Wentz is intercepted yet again. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the 49ers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Hey, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Stafford's throw going to be caught by McKenzie. Touchdown, 49ers! Isaiah McKenzie with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the 49ers look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. On the return is Hines.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking deep for Hilton. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Wentz. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They'll fake the give to Taylor. Now Wentz. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. After the sack on 1st down, Wentz. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. The Colts on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 8. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one's going to wind up incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? The advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, with about 95% chance of winning.
Yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
Yeah, knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
All day, dog. 49. 49's the mic. 49's the mic.
On 1st down, it's Henderson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 53 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Henderson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. 2nd down, it's Henderson. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Watch the slant.
Back to throw, Stafford. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's McKenzie. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The 49ers are going to turn over to the special teams crew. The field goal unit is out there now. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And Gold is able to put it through. And that will make this now a 15-point advantage. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
Let's go, let's go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and like I said, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the safety, Jaquiski Tartt. And the Niners are going to get the football back at their own 17. Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice.
Set. Lady.
Let's go, let's go. 53's the mark. 53, check 53.
Stafford down to a knee, and with it, he's going to ensure his guys a victory. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
White. Omaha. Remove. Zebra. On the right.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on